Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenna Meyer. Thank you for stopping by and clicking on this video. If you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe. I am an OutSchool teacher and a VIP Kid teacher. And in this video, I am going to share with you how I make my classroom a fun learning environment with games. We play a lot of games in my classroom. It's just a really cool way to make the learning fun and engaging for students, and it's fun for me too as a teacher. So I have 4 games that I want to share with you, and after I talk about them, I will show you exactly how I create them. And most of these I make on Canva, and I have the Canva Pro subscription. So this is not in any way sponsored video, but it's just what I use, and so hopefully it is helpful for you. So the first thing I wanted to share with you, I do this at the beginning of a lot of my classes. It's a getting to know you activity. It's not quite a game, but it's really fun. It creates a lot of good conversation and it helps students get to know each other. So it's would you rather. So I always start would you rather, and I mix it up every time. So this last class I did was, would you rather go swimming or would you rather ride your bike? And then each student gets a chance to answer, and I put their initial in the category that they choose. So then by the end, we can count how many friends like to go swimming, how many friends like to ride their bike, and then we can talk about how many more friends like to ride their bike. So there's lots of math concepts that you can extend upon with this activity. And I used free images. Of course, you want to abide by copyright laws. I found these on Canva. So again, Canva is like my go-to design software platform. So the second game that I wanted to share with you is a bingo game, and I created this also on Canva. I used this when I was teaching shapes, but the possibilities are endless. You could do letters, sight words, numbers. It's really endless. So super easy. I just sent each parent their child's bingo board and asked them to have either a pen or crayon or little pennies to mark their bingo. So it was really fun. So just a fun way to mix it up. And then I also have created, let's see, a matching game. So I did this with rhyming words. I made this on Canva. Again, the images on Canva are just awesome. They're free if you find free ones, or if you have the paid version, you have access to all the images. So I made these with rhyming words, rake and lake, and I played this with a second camera with my kiddos, and I laid them all upside down, and then we turned them over and looked for pairs that matched, and then I sent this to the parents so they could also play at home. And then my last game, I don't have an example, but I'll show you on the computer. It's a search and find. So I make it on Canva, and I hide different images or different numbers or letters, and then, or I don't hide them, I mix them up, and then I say, how many A's can you find? Put your binoculars on, and the students are so cute with their binoculars, and they look for the number of A's that they can find, and then we'll go count them. So you can do that with all kinds of things, colors, shapes, numbers, words. So that's really fun. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I will show you in a minute here how I create those games. And yeah, I really hope this is helpful. I know that so many teachers are switching to online teaching, or they have been for a while now with COVID. And so this hopefully is helpful for you in how to liven up your classroom online. Okay, you guys, so I am here on canva.com, and again, I have the paid version of Canva, and honestly, I love it. I have been using Canva for 3 or 4 years now, and just up until the last month, I was using the free version because I didn't use it a ton, but when I did use it, I could get away with it just fine with the free version. But now that I'm teaching online, it is so nice. The access to all the photos is wonderful. There are so many more fun fonts that I also love to use with the paid version. And then the other thing that's really cool is you can take out some of the background, or make a transparent background for some of your images. So I'll just show you that real quick. So something I made just today, this was my unpaid cover photo or logo for one of my classes on OutSchool, and as you can see, it's just a regular picture. That's fine, but then today I switched it and I took out I made it a transparent background, and look, you guys, it looks so much better. So anyway, that's a side note about switching to Canva Pro. I love it, but that's totally up to you. So now back to creating a bingo board. So I have been working on this. I just made a sight word bingo game today. I have a class coming up with sight words, and I made it truck themed. So it's super simple, you guys. I'll probably just copy this and just kind of show you. So I added my text here via these headings. So I chose this one in yellow, and then I just edited the words and made it sizable for me. And then to get my lines here, I added, you go to elements and search line. And then I just use this free one, but there's tons of other options you can use as well. And I would just put that there. I would make that a gray or black line, whatever you want. And then you can stretch it out. And then once you've got that line, you can just copy it and paste it and then kind of go from there. And then you can rotate the lines to make those vertical. So you guys kind of get the idea. And then whatever you do for bingo, you just search the shape. So if it's like shape bingo, you would search circle and then click on it, and you can edit the color, you can change the size. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I would print that or download it as I suggest downloading it as a PDF print because you'll probably want to send it to families. So I suggest making that PDF print. And then the other thing to think about is the size of your document. This size is 8.5 by 11, but another bingo board I made is, I'll just create a design. Let's say you want it to be the wide form of the paper. Maybe you want to have 2 bingo boards, so change it to inches, 11 inches by 8.5 height, and then you can go from there. You can get your lines going, etc. So that's my bingo board. And yeah, next I will show you the search and find. So I will show you next search and find. So here's an example of one that I made for shapes. So I wanted students to tell me how many circles you see. So I made this background pink, but you can change it over here. Backgrounds, there's all kinds of different colors you can have. And then to make the shapes, like I showed you before, you would just search triangle. And there's tons of different shapes. You can use just the outline or the fill. So totally up to you. You can change the color, of course, up here. And then, like I showed you before, you can also change the size. So search and finds are really fun, fun for students. And then I will just show you one thing. If you want to put this into like a Google slide, I will show you. So I'm downloading right now. So sorry, that kind of cut out. But anyway, so if you want to insert it into a Google slide presentation that you will then share your screen with students, I use that all the time with Zoom. You would just create a slide. So I'll do another one. So new slide. And I like to have my layout just blank, and then you would insert an image, and I will upload that. I think I put it on my desktop just real quick here. So there's my design, and that will, it's not going, there we go. That took a little while. So anyway, then I kind of resize it. When I share my screen on Zoom, it shows, like I'll present it, and then it shows a bunch of like stuff on the bottom and stuff on the top. So when you share your screen, you want just this to be kind of centered nicely so that students can see the entire like search and find. So I'm going to try to present and see if my video stays. If not, I think you guys can understand it from here, and I really hope this was helpful. So if you have other game ideas, I am always looking for more suggestions to help me in my classroom as well. So leave a comment down below if you have more ideas. And yeah, I will also say if you want help going through the process of applying for OutSchool or applying to VIP Kit, I would love to help you. My email is down below. My referral links are down below. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.